My name is Jerry Rodriguez, and I'm a retired law enforcement executive with 30 years of public safety experience. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about some of the challenges faced by our detectives on a daily basis. When I started 3 decades ago in law enforcement, we didn't have nearly as many digital siloed sources of evidence as detectives and investigators do today. In fact, back then, if we had 3 different siloed sources of digital information, that was too many. Today, however, at an ever-increasing rate, detectives sometimes face themselves with 20 plus different siloed digital sources which they must access in order to gather relevant information for their case. That can be time-consuming. Some of the systems I'm talking about is public and private CCTV, in-car video, body-worn video, 911, RMS, CAD, and the list goes on. While the information contained in these digital silos could be very important to the solving of a case, they are all unconnected and do not speak to one another, making it even more difficult for a detective to know exactly what information is contained where. Another very important source facing law enforcement and our investigators today is the ability to crowdsource, the ability to gather multi-channel media evidence from the public at large. What I mean by that is being able to gather pictures, text, video, and other forms of information, whether it be a call or any other media, a video from a local business. CCTV, both public and private, makes up a large part of an investigator's collection of digital evidence. For the most part, the collection of that CCTV is done in a very archaic and laborious fashion. A detective today who identifies CCTV footage that is relevant to their case must go to the source, play the video to the time and date that they need to copy, and then burn a CD or DVD and take that hard copy with them. Most departments still use either a case book or a case envelope, which they then put relevant evidence in the form of CDs, DVDs, or even paper reports. As a chief or chief of detectives, I'm sure all of you are familiar with these challenges and have faced them on a daily basis. However, what you may not know about is how NICE Investigate can help. NICE Investigate is a new solution from NICE that automates the collection, the analyzation, and the sharing of evidence contained within your cases. It creates a virtual case folder that allows a detective to collect, analyze, and share evidence in a much more efficient and effective manner. While NICE Investigate helps with the collection, analyzation, and sharing, today I'm going to focus on the collection of evidence, where every investigator must start. Remember those silos we talked about and how a detective has to manually log on into each and every one of them? NICE Investigate integrates into each and every one of those silos and seeks out any relevant information that is tagged with the same case number, CAD number, or is within the same proximity of that investigation. The days of a detective having to log on to 20 plus siloed digital sources is no more. NICE Investigate will do that work for you and bring any related information to the detective to review and upload into their case if relevant. NICE Investigate also has a feature called Workflow. It tracks and monitors all the requests for information and evidence throughout your agency. Not only does it update your chronologue, but it notifies the detective once the request has been fulfilled. For example, if you request an analysis of a particular booked evidence, you could do it without having to drive, call, or email that particular lab, and without having to wonder when that request comes in and calling. You could do it simply through the workflow request, which will monitor, track, and alert the detective once that workflow has been completed. All done electronically. There is also a very powerful feature called the public portal. This allows for the businesses to register all of their CCTVs with the police department, which could then be geocoded on a map, which could alert the detectives whenever there are cameras within proximity of a particular crime location. In addition, it allows the public to provide information either on a crime that they just witnessed or in response to a request, much like what I mentioned with the Boston bombing, where, for example, the commissioner got in front of the cameras and asked for all the patrons at the marathon to send the police department pictures, videos of the crowd, also known as crowdsourcing. I hope you have found this video blog interesting. I hope that the information has been insightful. I look forward to other segments in which we will talk about other features within NICE Investigate, specifically the analyzation and the sharing of evidence. Thank you very much and have a great day.